and welcome back to you on YouTube channel Speak Up with Sahil. Thank you very much for tuning in here into this platform. It's been a long time since I haven't uploaded a video, but I am going to make a promise to you that now onwards I'm going to upload 2 videos in a day, and I hope you are going to enjoy these 2 videos like altogether. And let's grow together, and I can help you to grow and you can help me to grow as well. I'm gonna share you the knowledge, content, everything you need on YouTube, and you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel and help me to grow my community. I just need your support, nothing more than that. So the first conversation we're going to have, this topic is all about the importance of like appearance. So have you ever wondered why the way we look impacts how people treat us or how we feel about ourselves? Have you ever thought like, if I'm going to look like this, then people are going to really judge me, people are going to think something bad about me, these or that or anything like that so far. So if you did, then congratulations, you have clicked into a right video. So the first thing we have to understand, why appearance matter. So before diving into this conversation, we need to understand why appearance matter. So the first, let's understand the importance of appearance. What does appearance play a role in our life, and what appearance role play in our life? So the first thing, so whether you like it or not, humans are visual creatures, that we always like the thing that get attracts to us, and we get attracted towards what we see. Especially we see first impression is the last impression. You might have heard about it, right? So whether we like it or not, humans are visual creatures. So within the first 7 seconds of meeting someone, like we from a first impression, this happens subconsciously and is based on things like, it mostly based on 4 things. I could be wrong and you can decide it by yourself. The first one, I believe, facial expression, I would say. Second thing that just clearly relied on this, it's called clothing. Third one is like body language. And the last one and the foremost one is grooming. I'm going to repeat for yourself. The first one, facial expression. The second one is clothing. The third one is body language. And the fourth one is grooming. So these 4 elements are the elements mostly people look at and judge people in the first 7 seconds of meeting. So that is why this hearsay is very famous in our society. When somebody say you need to impress somebody within 7 seconds. Just imagine you are walking down in the road and somebody has seen you. They don't know who you are, they don't know what is your bank balance, they don't know what you are capable of, but that person is going to get impressed by you just by looking at your clothing, looking at your appearance, looking at your facial expressions, looking at the way you are articulating everything to that person. So the first thing that people can get attracted to you by just looking the way you are. And that is why I read somewhere, it has been explained in a very perfect way, that a man should always smell good. That is why we say the more you will smell very good, the more you will get attraction of people. That is what we call. So our brain uses visual cues to make quick judgments about someone's personality, confidence, and even trustworthiness. I believe it's not a right way to judge somebody, that we are going to judge somebody by the status, by the look, by the person, the way he's appearing himself or herself in front of anybody. I believe this is not a right way to do that. But I'm not going to say that people don't do that either. So I'm not going to put you in delusion by saying that people normally don't do that. These are the basic tools people use to make this measurement, or to just like judge somebody just by the way you look, I would say, so far. Understand the science behind this psychology, or the science behind appearance, because there are a lot of people who may be going to tell me like, sir, what is the evidence we can trust that whatever you are saying, it's 110% right? You are right in your place. I'm not going to say that you are not right at all. You are right here to make you understand and solve your queries related to this subject. So what science says, there is a term we use that's called cognitive bias. So what does that mean by cognitive bias term? That means we often judge people based on what we first see. For example, if someone is it's just standing in front of you, neatly dressed and smiling, you might assume they are very friendly and professional. On the other hand, if someone looks untidy and uninterested, we might think they are careless, even if it's not true. So I am saying we should not judge somebody by the way somebody appears themselves. But what I'm saying is, sometimes this is how our brain works, and in like this term, that this term is called cognitive. bias. So in this way, cognitive bias defines people aura, whether somebody is really worth of listening, worth of understanding, or worth of time giving or not. So this is how it happens. Number three, we're going to discuss, I think, the role of fashion and grooming. What does fashion and grooming plays a role in our life? So the first thing we understand, blue is seen as trustworthy and calming. So whatever the clothes you wear, sometimes it also decides like what kind of mood and what kind of personality you have. Even in psychology, it said like you can decide somebody's character by just looking at somebody's favorite color. So when you ask somebody just like what is your favorite color, and if somebody says red, which is associated with passion and power, if somebody says black, often give a professional and elegant vibe. So this is how it's important for us to understand the importance of groom. So the number four segment we can go on with, which is inner confidence reflects in appearance. So appearance is not just about the outside. Your inner confidence plays a huge role in appearance. That is why I said I'm not gonna just make you think that this whatever the points I'm making here, these points are the only valid points that you need to follow. I am saying I could be wrong. What I have read and experienced from my own experience, I'm telling this thing to you. So appearance does not mean that you need to be confident just from your inside. Have you noticed that people who are confident automatically look more attractive, no matter that they are wearing? That's because their body language and energy are positive. So if you work on your self-esteem, your appearance will naturally improve. Number five, don't judge a book by its cover. As I made it very clear beforehand as well, that you should not have this habit to make or judge somebody in a very early stage by looking at somebody's personality. Overall, doesn't matter what kind of appearance you are carrying. It doesn't matter what kind of behavior you have. But one thing you need to understand: we all are human beings. Or being as human, we should never be very judgmental or prejudgmental about somebody by just looking at somebody's gesture. So while appearance is important, it's not everything. People are much more than how they look. We should always try to get to know someone before making assumptions. Remember the saying, don't judge a book by its cover. So, to sum it up, appearance does play a role in how we perceive others and ourselves, but it's only one part of the bigger picture. Focus on presenting yourself both inside and outside. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I am just going to tell one thing: you're gonna get informative videos like this in the future as well. So just hit the subscribe button and just wait for the next video for tomorrow, and I'm gonna come up with next video. Thank you very much. Have a good day.